everyone, Ken here with Ken's Creations, and welcome to Ken's Creations Roadmap to Cricut Design Space. In this series of videos, we're going to take a personal look at Cricut Design Space and all the different pieces that go into it that you can use to make the perfect project. So let's take a look at what today's installment is all about. Now that we've updated our Cricut Design Space plugin, it's time to make sure our machine is up to date as well. Now keep in mind the Cricut Design Space plugin is what runs Design Space on your computer. However, the firmware update is what actually runs the machine. So both of them do need to be done separately, and you do need to do the Design Space plugin first. Once you have updated it, now you can go ahead and update the firmware. A couple things you want to do before doing it is, one, make sure your Cricut machine is turned on. If you have the Bluetooth wireless adapter, go ahead and make sure it is plugged in. If you do not have that, you can still check the firmware update by using the USB cable that came with your machine. Go ahead and plug one end into the back of the Cricut Explorer, and then the other end into your computer. Once you have done this, go ahead and click on your menu option and go to Update Firmware. You're going to see a picture of the Cricut Explorer, and right now, via my Bluetooth, it's checking the firmware on my Cricut Explorer machine. This may take a few seconds to verify what version you're running. As you can see, it shows that I'm currently running version 1074, and that is the current version. However, if I needed to update, it would give me an option right here to update the firmware. And as it is updating the firmware, make sure to not turn off your computer or to stop the process. Once the firmware has been updated, the machine will automatically turn off, and at that point, you can go ahead and turn the machine back on. At this point, your machine is up to date, and you will be able to verify it on this screen. If you want to see a further glance at this, take a look at my other video showing the firmware update and calibration process for the print then cut. You can check that out by clicking here right now. Well, I hope you learned something new in that installment of Ken's Creations Roadmap to Cricut Design Space. If you haven't seen all the videos in this series, make sure to click the playlist on your screen now. You'll be taken to the playlist with the collection of the entire Roadmap to Cricut Design Space videos. Also, if you haven't checked out my print to cut videos, make sure to click this playlist now. This will give you an inside look of how to calibrate your machine, update your firmware, and get your machine ready for print to cut. Alright, thanks for watching today's video. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Thanks.